Hey guys, this is Kevin and our beautiful Nugget here. What are you looking at? What are you doing there, baby? Well, I'm out here in the high desert of the Southwest, middle of nowhere, off grid. You know how we roll, you know how we do. I was thinking about something. If you end up in a survival situation needing water, there are different things that you can do. Now, I tried a little experiment that I maybe wouldn't do on a juniper tree. But if you have a whole bunch of like sandwich bags, little plastic baggies or something, you can tie those around something green off a plant and extract water from them. Let me show you what I mean. What I've done here is I took a twisty tie and tied this off onto a baggie around a part of this juniper tree. After a day or so, you can see the amount of water that we've collected. So there's always a way to get water out of the wild. Now, I don't know that we could use a juniper tree per se for this, and the reason why is because there's some lectins in a juniper tree. Yeah, they make gin and stuff out of it, but that's a very technical process. Let me try and get out of the wind here a little bit. It's a very technical process, and you can poison yourself if you don't do it correctly. For something like this, I would do it definitely on a pine tree if you're out in the mountains and you need water. Because if you boil pine needles, you can literally make a tea out of them, and it's chocked full of vitamin C, and so it's very good for you. So I would do it in a pine tree. I don't know that I would do it on one of these beautiful juniper trees out here, because the possibility of lectins leaching in, and you might be poisoning yourself. And if you poison yourself, well, then you might end up get toxicity. You might end up with diarrhea or something and making the case worse, and you're losing more water than you're taking in. I just want you to keep your minds open to the fact that we can utilize different survival techniques to get water when there is no water. Some people think in the mountains there's always water. Well, there is somewhere. That doesn't mean it's going to be anywhere near you, though. That's the problem. So once again, I wouldn't do this on a juniper tree. I'll make an updated video when I talk to a scientist or botanist that can tell me more about what lectins may or may not leach into this water. This water may be perfectly fine. I just don't know. And not knowing sucks. But you can see how well that works. Imagine having 25, 50, or 100 bags like this over some pine needles. That would fill up several glasses of water. So there is a way to get water out of nature. You would just take it down and move it to another branch every once in a while. Anyways, that crossed my mind. And I want people to know, especially if you're in the mountains and you're lacking water, have sandwich bags on you. Have those little ties off, whatever string, whatever you need to tie it off. Because this little amount of water out of like 25 to 50 bags from a pine tree could save your life. Once again, the jury's out on whether or not we can utilize this type of tree. But when I find out, I'll let you know. By the way, I miss you guys. And I've got better cameras. This is just a cheap Walmart phone, but I've got some better cameras. I got some good things coming up. Don't give up on me. I haven't given up on you. All right. May God bless each and every one of you. We'll talk to you soon. And if you need water and you're in the middle of nowhere in the mountains for now, you can go to pine trees, put bags on them, leave them in the sun, collect all that water and put them on a new branch every day, and you can survive. All right. Nugget and I love you guys. Peace.